Literally trying my best to do better, and it's 11:10 in the morning. I thought I would have got up earlier, started the day, not have been choking on my breakfast. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna have green juice, I'm gonna eat my Amrit bowl, like everything's gonna be great. It's 11:11 now. 11:11 now, and I'm just eating breakfast in my pajamas. I still haven't got dressed. And I would say it's because I'm a new mom. But then at the same time, I don't know if I can say that. My daughter is going to be 3 months tomorrow. So is it because I'm a new mom, or is it because this is my personality? This is who I am. I feel like we should sit and talk about postpartum, but I don't know if we should sit in the house while I snack on my breakfast in front of you, or if we should go outside and really have a deep conversation about postpartum and what it's really like, or we can sit here. No, I made up my mind. We're gonna go outside. The sun is out, it's shining. I think that will motivate me to talk about postpartum, because sometimes I just really don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna finish my breakfast. This is breakfast. We have prenatals. I'm still taking my prenatals. We'll talk about that later. Calcium. We can talk about that later too if you want to talk about it. Actually, I can tell you guys right now. The calcium is because my wrist hurts so bad. I hold my baby all day long. My wrist hurts so bad. So Tommy was like, you really need to get calcium. That should help with your joints, whatever. And it has magnesium in it as well. So anyways, have I been taking this consistently? No. Am I going to start taking it consistently? I sure hope so. I need this because my wrists are really hurting. The reason why I had a really hard time doing it is because it says adults take 3 tablets daily with a meal. For best results, take 1 tablet with each meal. So I feel like I'm supposed to take this, like, not I feel like, it says exactly what it says. But I'm the type of person that likes to take all my vitamins at one time and not 3 different times of the day. So that's why I'm having a really hard time taking it. And it said for best results. And I don't want half-ass results. I want the best results. So let's cheers. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's water in there. All right, calcium done. Prenatal. Also need to take. Honestly, I can tell y'all right now, I'm taking my prenatals because I'm losing my hair. I'm really pretty sure I'm dealing with postpartum hair loss. And at first, I was like, I don't have postpartum hair loss. I didn't think that I had it. And I thought that I beat postpartum hair loss. And then 2 weeks ago, I was showering and I was like, wait, this is way more hair than I'm used to shedding in the shower. So I think I am dealing with the postpartum hair loss, which really sucks because, once you think you beat something and you didn't, it's such a disappointment. I'm going to finish my breakfast and then we'll go outside and we'll talk about postpartum. Testing. All right, I think this is working. At least I hope it's working. But I just figured, let's go ahead and get real. Let's talk about, hold on, the camera says something. Oh, wait, I think it figured itself out. Right. I figured, let's go ahead and get real and talk about postpartum. Because it's a journey. It is really a journey. And I really thought that I went into, okay, I guess we can just get right into it, of course. But I went into pregnancy aware of a lot of things, aware of, the journey that you're going to have your plan A, but plan A may not work during pregnant or, when you're giving birth. So there has to be a plan B and then there needs to be a plan C. But my goodness, I did not prepare myself for plan D, E, F, at all. So here we are. And I really thought I thought I was going to be the kind of person that could get over postpartum. I've never been the kind of person that would get depressed, or even like second guess my mental health. I always felt like I never really had mental health issues, or I hope I hope I'm using that term correctly, but I never felt like the need to need therapy or need help or just cry out of the blue for absolutely no reason. Like nobody prepares you for that. So postpartum has been hard. Just because my plan A did not work out during birth, my plan B did not work out, and my plan C did not work out. So, because we were all the way at plan Z, I had to change my viewpoint very quickly on a lot of things in life, and I just had to let go of what I felt like I had control over. I quickly found out that I have control over absolutely nothing. Um, and I have to give that all up to God and let Him do what He needs to do. I've never felt more out of control and more like having an out of body experience than I did when, um, like after giving birth, not during birth, after birth. I just did not feel like me. I felt like I was living in a trance, like living in a different universe, different world. Like I didn't feel like myself. In so many words, I did not feel like me. So I would find myself crying in the middle of the night. I would find myself crying by myself. My husband would be asking me what's wrong. And sometimes I would have an answer for him. Like, of course, things that would be wrong would be like, am I going to be a good mom? Am I a good mom? I've been a mom since the moment I found out I'm pregnant. So all those things. Is there anything that I could have done differently during pregnancy? So all those things like run through my mind, and I think like I crash out. Like I have all that stuff hit me at one time. I was never really a crier before, but I found myself after giving birth to be a crier about any and everything, and sometimes about nothing at all. And I think that is the thing about pregnancy that no one prepares you for. I feel much better talking to my husband about how I feel and like why I might be crying. And he helps me like get through the day and like helps me like feel so much better and feel like myself. When you're waking up in the middle of the night and doing these diaper changes and stuff, like in the beginning, I had so much help, but eventually Tommy needed to go back to work. When he had to go back to work, I said, you know what, since I still have time away from work, what I'm going to do is I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I will do the diaper changes and the feedings, which I was doing the feedings anyways because I'm exclusively breastfeeding. So because of that, I was going to wake up anyways to feed her. So I was like, let me go ahead and do the diaper changes. But like, no one prepares you for that lonely feeling that you might have in the middle of the night when you're doing it. And why would I feel lonely? I don't know, because I have such a supportive partner. So I should never feel lonely. But I think that's just part of postpartum, I would assume. But this is me just venting about where I'm at in my postpartum journey. and the things that I'm doing to make myself feel better or make myself feel like the old me, because truly the old me is gone. She's not here anymore. I don't think she's ever coming back, honestly. When I had my daughter, I knew that I was having a rebirth for myself. And I knew that that meant like who I was before was gone, and that I'm now going to be on a new journey in life and like step into something new, step into motherhood. And a lot of things changed for me. Like it didn't just change. I didn't just become a mom, I became a new woman. That sounds so crazy to say, but yeah, I became a new woman in so many words. And like the things that mattered to me before don't matter to me today at all. Like the things that matter to me today are, am I healthy? Can I see? Can I breathe? Can my daughter see? Can she breathe? That comes first for me. Can my daughter see? Can she breathe? Is she okay? Is she learning? Is she hitting all these milestones? Like all those things are like what's important to me, or what can I do to let her have a comfortable, happy life at the end of the day? Like that is what brings me joy and happiness. And before, to be honest with you, the things that brought me joy and happiness were like selfish things. You know what I mean? Like, what can I go buy myself today? Like, who cares? Who cares what you can buy yourself? Like, I look around sometimes and I'm like, I'm so abundant. I have so many things, but truly what's important to me is the people that I have around me. And you would think that life experiences would like guide you to that point, and in a way it does, but really like having my daughter has put me in a totally new space. So after I gave birth, I immediately lost like 15 pounds like 2 days later. I did not step on the scale the first the day after I gave birth. Within 24 hours I didn't do it, but within 48 hours I stepped on the scale and I had lost 15 pounds from where I was at birth. And in all honesty, I don't mind telling you guys what my weight was. At the end of my pregnancy, I was weighing 145 pounds. And by the time I had stepped on the scale, I had weighed 130 pounds after birth. So, and that was just giving birth. I didn't do anything. And to be honest with you, before pregnancy, I weighed 118 pounds. So I didn't feel bad. I was like, okay, well, I'm 12 pounds away from what I was before. Of course, I'm going to gain weight, lose weight. So I was never the kind of person that was stuck on numbers when it comes to the scale. I was more stuck on the way that I looked. So like, of course, after pregnancy, like things have like expanded, like my hips, my stomach. Like I still have like a little pregnancy pooch. But anyways, those are the kinds of things. So yeah, so when you look in the mirror, you look different, obviously, but like nobody prepares you for like, you're just so tired. You're just so tired and sleep deprived, and you care about this little human being so much. And yeah, and then you look at yourself and you're mentally going through it. You're physically looking at yourself and you're like, oh, this is not what I looked like before. Like, when am I going to look like myself again? Nobody prepares you for that again. But I feel good now. Like, I feel good. Like I said, as women, we really need to honor our body and what our body has done for us, and for our baby. And that's what brings me peace. Like, I grew a whole human being, a beautiful baby girl. And yeah, I did that. My body did that. So now I can look in the mirror and I honor the way that I look. I don't look at myself and beat myself up about the way that I look. I'm happy with the way I look, and I'm happy with what my body did. And honestly, I don't think I ever want to be the weight that I was before, or look. Not really the weight. Like I said, I don't care about the weight. I don't want to look the way I looked before. I want to look like the new me. So yeah, that was one thing that I wanted to talk about is, the physical aspect of postpartum. Oh, okay. And lastly, and we can dive more into this, but I don't want this to be like an hour long rampage. Postpartum has really changed my relationship with my friends, my family, and my husband. Um, you know, Before pregnancy, I had nothing but time to spend with my husband all day long, and to spend with my friends and family. And now I've had to like dial it back and be like, you know what? No, I can't go out with you until 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I have somewhere that I need to be, I have someone that I need to take care of, someone that needs me. Um, so I have really embraced like now, like this slower pace of living. I think my friends knew that this was coming, and that like we can't like we can still hang out, but like our hangouts will look different now. So like this past weekend, we had our friends come into town and they just hung out at the house with us. And for me, that was everything, because our baby was here and they could see her and hold her and love her and do all the things. And because they were here, I felt like I could have a good time, without feeling like this pressure of I need to hurry up and get home. I'm missing out on something. What if my baby does something and I miss it? Like, I think that's just how I know that's how I feel as a new mom. I feel like I'm gonna blink and miss a huge milestone. So like those are the things that make me really happy, is that my family and friends have been really understanding that, hey, like when you see Tricey and Tommy, you're also gonna see our baby too. Like, she's gonna be here. So that's changed. And then in regards to my relationship with my husband, the shift has been more like we need to ask for help when we want to spend like one-on-one time with each other. And we in the beginning had a really hard time asking for help, because we're two very headstrong people who like to get things done ourselves. We like to do things our way, and we feel like if we get to do it, Tommy always says, like, if you want something done right, I guess you got to do it yourself. And I really stand by that sometimes. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. We have to do it ourselves. But honestly, I had to let go of that, because if we want time for each other and we want our marriage to continue to be a happy, loving marriage, we have to have this one-on-one time, outside of our child. So, like, we live and breathe for her. So, it's really important, that we still have each other. We have to show up for each other so we can show up for her. So yeah, so like my mom has babysat her so we could go out on movie dates. My sister-in-laws have came over and kept her while we run errands and just go to the store and like do things that we used to do that were just me and Tommy before our baby. So like I said, just letting go of that control and allowing the friends and family that we have around us to help. um yeah, so again, like, that was hard in the beginning, because I felt like I wasn't receiving the love I had received before from my husband, because we were busy, we were sleep deprived, we seemed more like, um I don't know how to describe, I don't know the right word for it, but I felt more like we were partners that were raising a child than husband and wife raising a child. And I think that was especially hard because we got pregnant immediately after getting married, or um, we were honestly, we were already 2 weeks pregnant before we got married. Like, I found out 2 weeks before our wedding. Okay, wait, let me say this all right. Found out 2 weeks before our wedding day that I was pregnant. So, because of that, we went into marriage, this new journey with each other, already, creating life with each other. Again, things were completely different once my daughter actually arrived. If you guys have any tips, or anything that you want to share about how you've navigated through postpartum, definitely leave them in the comments below. And share them. I would love to know like what you guys are doing to navigate this, because I'm new at this. I never thought I would experience this, and I hate to be that kind of person that was like, yeah, I beat postpartum depression. I didn't. No, ma'am, I did not. I am here and I am in it. But I'm also embracing it. Like, I know that this is a season. So is that weird to say I'm embracing postpartum? Probably. Probably. But yeah, guys, just make sure you like this video. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and let me know what else you guys want to see. This is good for me. Like, I feel so much better. I guess just talking about it helps too. Saying my thoughts out loud with the camera in my face and like you guys right there made me feel 10 times better. So anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.